going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
So we already know in the U.S. and in many other jurisdictions that 3/4 of the market are not ICOs or not what would be called securities. Even in the U.S., Canada, and Taiwan, the 3 jurisdictions that follow something similar to the Howey test that we've talked about, 3/4 of the market is non-securities. It's just a commodity, a cash crypto. So you'll hear debates about initial coin offerings and what's a security and what's not a security. Relevant and important debate. But for 3/4 of the market, it's not particularly relevant as a legal matter.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 kids' books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. And then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But of course you have to do your own research. But guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, right now we have Bitcoin and cryptos being resilient. Had a pullback from the SEC crackdown, but bounced right back. Now we have the SEC crackdown on Binance and Coinbase surged DeFi trading volumes 444%. And guys, when we look at DeFi is more of a security than anything. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which are slightly up. We have the dollar, which pulled back earlier, but now moving back up. So it is still strong. We have volume and crypto is still up. Then, of course, guys, we have Tether, USDC, and we have Circle receives digital token license in Singapore. And we know Singapore is one of those places that are leading the digital transformation. And then, guys, we have the Fed. Repo at $2.1 trillion. And we know Jerome is in the house this month. But we have central banks raising rates and run off the balance sheet. in order to destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. And we have another central bank raising rates, which is Canada. 25 basis points, just like Australia. Now, guys, make sure you watch the video I did last night. Of course, we have the CFTC chair in front of Congress says Ethereum is a commodity. And guys, while the sheep sleep, while the sheep stay distracted, we have Swift and Chainlink will test connecting over a dozen financial institutions to blockchain networks. And guys, we know what they're trying to do. We know blockchain gives the NWO the all-seeing eye. If they know all your purchases, guys, they'll know you better than you know yourself. Remember, guys, we are creatures of habit. And guys, we're talking about the whole globe. And then plus, guys, we see Skynet almost finished. Remember, cell phones make all this happen. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale sending about $23.3 billion. But getting over into a little crypto news. We have Cathie Wood's ARK buys more Coinbase shares as it took a hit. Also, guys, we have Sequoia Capital announces a three-way split to separate China business. And guys, we know the two sides have definitely been created. But still, you're going to have the Hegelian dialectic, but we know the banks play both sides. And we know the banks are the biggest what? I'm going to let you finish that. If you go back to any drums of beating in history, you will see that the big banks and big corporations funded both sides. And the same thing is going on now. And just the fact is, we have the technology where we can see it, but unfortunately, the sheep stay distracted on things that don't matter. They don't care. And when you give them the truth, they hate you. But remember, the crypto teacher gives you the truth, nothing but the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but it sets you free. Now we have Optimism completes bedrock hard fork in pursuit of superchain. And lastly, guys, we have the SEC Gary Gensler. Remember, guys, he's the main NWO chess piece along with Janet Yellen and, of course, the Fed. His job is to keep you distracted and playing the Hegelian dialectic, so therefore you are definitely indecisive. But guys, remember, you want to protect your assets. We have the SEC files motion to freeze cryptocurrency held by Binance.US, and this is the main reason why you want to make sure you have cold storage. Because the SEC is definitely not protecting the investor. They're trying to get rid of the small retail investors and make them indecisive. And we have the SEC sue Binance, go after Coinbase, but they haven't sued FTX. Not only haven't they sued FTX, we have FTX talking about making a comeback. Yes, guys, it sounds like a movie. But remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate. Not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.